Cancer, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Cancer, wherever that resonates at for you in your chart. Keep in mind, we all have a fourth house, part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something in here for you to help bring you clarity, confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Tapping into my Cancerian energy today, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective Cancer energy. And this sort of goes hand in hand with the message that's been coming through for us as a collective as of late. This is big, Cancer. First card to come through was this Wreath card here, representing the ending of a major soul cycle. And that's really what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is I'm seeing you breaking free from structures, from limitations. I'm seeing you sort of get out of your comfort zone, or at least you're at this sort of breaking point where you're ready to break free, right? And move into this new chapter, this morning song here, to move into something new. And what this feels like, what I was getting intuitively with this Nocturnes card is, it feels like my Cancers may be doing some type of soul work in the dream realm right now. It's almost as if you're sort of tying up loose ends energetically from this past cycle, sort of, we'll say, getting things together energetically as you move into this new paradigm, right? We're moving from this X paradigm into the Y paradigm. It really feels like you're doing a lot of energetic work on a more subtle level as well to sort of help usher in this new chapter. With this birth card, it is like you are in the birth canal, being reborn, entering something brand new. I'm just seeing my Cancer family sort of bursting through the seams here of the structures that they have been in, maybe for lifetimes, for years, for a long time, right? This is big soul cycle stuff that's coming through, and I'm really seeing my Cancers sort of weathering this storm, making it through. It's almost like this here comes the sun energy, and I'm seeing you move into this new energy and making new connections internally and externally, right? Making sense of things, getting these epiphanies, but also making new connections in your external world as well. And it looks like you're really seeing things from a higher perspective here, Cancer, and moving into this, we'll say, blooming season. So with that, big energy here. We're going to jump into this tarot, say a quick prayer, and we'll see what the divine wants to say about what's popping. Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Cancerian family for their highest good. Anything my Cancers need to hear right now, anything my Cancers need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Cancers, any messages that will help them align to their best life, to their highest timeline, to their highest self, to the will of the divine, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. With that Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I was being drawn to that. This is all about options, decisions, choices right now. And so maybe you are sort of feeling like you're in this in-between time where it's like, okay, what do I do from here? What's the right decision? What's the right choice? If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, that will happen. I do feel like you're being guided from the divine, Cancer, moving forward. So really tapping into your higher self, into some meditation, into your intuition right now. I feel like you're being led into this beautiful new energy. So with that, let's look at the past, present, and future energies, or the incoming rather energies. What do we have here in the past energies for my Cancer spirit? Yes, I'm just seeing you. Wow. And look, Spirit, always showing up. You guys, 7 has been a very prominent number for us as a collective lately. So if you feel guided, check out my esoteric numerology playlist on the channel. It's called Esoteric Numerology. Check out the video for number 7 if you feel guided to do that. There may be messages in there for you as well, or just to help bring you a little bit more clarity on what's sort of going on. I believe this is the Chariot energy, right? Cancerian energy coming through. So definitely check that out if you feel guided. What do we have currently for my Cancer's spirit? Thank you. Wow, you guys. This is totally... brand new. This is huge for you. What do we have incoming? Wow. Cancer, it's like literally this feeling of brand new, fresh, a new cycle. What is the theme of this reading, Spirit? Yeah. Yep. Wow, you guys. What is the advice here, Spirit? Thank you. Y'all. We had stuff flying everywhere over here. All right. Wow, you guys. Huh. Okay. Big message here, Cancer. On the bottom of the deck, look what we have here, the 9 of Cups. This is all about happiness, being fulfilled, wish fulfillment even, sort of like a cultivation of all of your hard work here. And I am seeing the 8 of Cups out here as well. So let's dive into this message. In the past, energies here, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict happening, maybe just... and this resonates differently for everyone, but what I'm seeing overall is a major cycle coming to an end in your reality here, Cancer. And it's like, wow, we're just fighting our way through this, right? There's a lot of chaos and conflict going on around us. It feels like we're in the midst of a lot of turbulence here, and there we are in this 7 of Cups energy where it's like, what do we even do with this? Where do we go? What do we do with this situation? Where do we go next? And what it feels like with the 7 of Cups here in the past energies bringing us to your current energy here, we have the Ace of Cups. So it looks like my Cancers waking up to this choice, to this decision, to this opportunity really, to move in a new direction. And you guys got 2 pages out here, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. And so what this feels like is my Cancers taking the opportunity to really move into that balance, to move out of this turbulence, to move into something more stable, more sure. And it looks like you're sort of being presented with this opportunity here to move toward that, right? Really, with this Page of Wands, it's like moving in a completely new direction, taking actions, moving differently than you would have before. I feel like after this cultivation of all of these lessons and these cycles that you've been through, you've learned a lot, and you're sort of, like I said earlier, seeing things from a higher perspective, from a new perspective, and you're sort of moving from that space as you move forward. In the theme of the reading, you guys, first card to fly out was the Death Rebirth card. So a major ending here, a major transformation that my Cancers are going through with the 10 of Wands. This has not been easy, but you're continuing to push forward, right? And this 10 of Wands always says to me, it's a message of sort of lightening our load a bit. We're at the end of this cycle. This is where we're sort of integrating what we needed to learn through this cycle, but we're also releasing any extra weight from that, any type of resentment, any anger, any sadness, anything like that. This is where we're sort of that in-between time, and we're working through the pain, we're working through the internal stuff, and really releasing to the universe, to our guides, to God, the extra weight, right? So that way we can move toward this happiness. And it's really through this intense cycle, this major transformation, that it looks like my Cancers are able to end out a heavy cycle here and really start moving toward what it is that brings you real happiness here. We also, in the theme, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups with the King of Cups. And so you're healing, my Cancers, in healing mode. For a lot of you, you're healing a broken heart. For some of you, you are really working through some past traumas, even childhood traumas, maybe even past life traumas that have just been sort of playing out, right, in this cyclical fashion for a long time. It feels like a lot of realizations happening around these cycles and these happenings around this pain, whatever was the cause of this pain. And although there is some sadness here in the Cancerian energy, Spirit wants to remind us not to let ourselves get stuck in this energy of, we'll say, crying over spilled milk. If you see right behind her, there's this, divinely filled cup sort of right outside of her view, because these, I mean, let's be real, these empty cups and this cup going down the drain, it's sad. It can be sad, and we can sort of get caught in that energy and sort of stuck in that rut if we're not careful, if we don't bring in gratitude and positive affirmations and, sort of the deeper realization, Cancer, that everything is happening for us. Everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. And there's diamonds in the rough. There are jewels to be collected through these sort of darker situations, right? That little light in the darkness, being able to see the beauty in the pain, the beauty in the struggle, etc. A very deep healing happening here, though, Cancer, and it feels like you're ultimately, things are calming down. It's like we're back finding our center here and really doing some deep healing work. It's almost like you're at this pivot point, Cancer, where it's like you're turning this corner and new is opening up for you, right? New opportunities, a new life almost, right? After working through this cycle. So this is big energy here. What I see coming in for you in your incoming energy, there could be possibly an offer, whether this is an offer to start a business, an offer to get a raise, an offer to move companies, an offer in love even, because we do actually have the Knight of Cups out here. There's this very tangible, fulfilling opportunity coming in, and what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, I'm seeing you go for it. Really, it's like you're betting on yourself. You are Queen of Wandsing your way forward and really moving into this new level of consciousness, into this new level of reality. I see this overall sort of release, and it feels like whatever this energy was, this is where everything has been cultivated, and you're finally able to put down this weight in however that looks for you, and you're able to really start making these moves toward your future. So for some of you, like I said, this could be new love coming in. There's earth energy out here, fire energy, water energy out here. This reading feels very scorpionic, very a lot of Pluto energy coming through, where it just feels like this deeply transformative energy that you're sort of working through here, Cancer. And in the advice, we do have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, with the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It's almost like this is where my Cancers do what's best for you. And you maybe have to make a tough decision. Maybe you have to make a decision overall, or you have to cut somebody or something off or out. But this is you gaining that clarity and making that decision from this space of, this is what this is, right? Regardless of how I feel, regardless of the ifs, ands, buts, anything like that. This is you seeing the facts. This is you making your decision from that space, letting truth sort of lead the way, letting spirit, sort of Jesus take the wheel energy here, where you see your guides above you there guiding you. And with this focus, not wanting to focus, that may be a thing. You may not be able to see something clearly right now, but this is what I'm seeing in your advice. It's about looking at things from that higher perspective here, emotions to the side, fears, insecurities, anxieties, pride, all of that to the side as we sort of let truth, let intellect, logic, clarity, lead us in this decision. And it looks like my Cancers are being guided away from something for sure, especially with the 8 of Cups being in your advice with the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's almost like once you enter this sacred fire, right, and make this offering, once you leave this behind or release this, it's like that's when your wish fulfillment happens. It's almost like my Cancers are clearing space for these new blessings to come in. And so with the 2 and 3 of Wands being here in your advice as well, this really is my Cancers shifting away from the past, grabbing the bull by the horns and planting those seeds, and then being present and open and ready for those seeds to come to fruition, and being here now in order for you to be able to see the opportunities and offers that are coming your way. So there's this heavy sort of feeling of the past coming up in your energy, and really this being a time of release, a time of healing, a time of clarity, a time of tying up loose ends and cutting the cords, so to speak, to whatever may be trying to block you or hold you back here, whether it's internal, external, whether it's a relationship, a job, a situation, a thought pattern, a trauma, something that we're holding on to. Regardless of how this resonates for you, this is really about sort of taking that sort of clarity, that sort of intellect, cutting that cord to whatever it may be, and moving forward away from that to this happiness, to this 9 of Cups. So beautiful energy here. Under the 9 of Cups, we do have the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Wands out here. This is about healing after that 3 of Swords energy. So taking it easy on yourself, spending some time in meditation, spending some time out in nature, any type of spiritual work right now, or healing practices, guided meditations for release, or whatever it may be. Definitely the time for that right now, as you're sort of putting yourself back together and moving into this glow up energy where not only will you be recognized for your hard work, but this is where you're really shining. This is where you're really sort of an example to those around you because of the things you've been through, right? You're this guiding light, this shining star here. And this is coming in hot. And as I'm saying that, we literally have the star with the 8 of Wands under that, you guys. So major manifestation coming. And I see that in the 4 and the 5 of Cups here, which together equal the 9 of Cups. But again, this is a message of not getting caught focusing on the empty cups, however that resonates for you, because there's this beautiful opportunity coming in for my Cancers. Looks like it's coming in hot, and it's really going to take you to the next level of your journey. Hierophant there. I don't know if y'all could see that, but Cancer Spirit's really saying you have come so far. Be proud of yourself. Be grateful for how far you have come and for all of the realizations. A lot of times these more difficult realizations are really huge blessings in disguise, where maybe things aren't working out the way that we had initially planned, but they're going to end up working out even better. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, you guys, with this death, rebirth, and the Hierophant. This is a huge spiritual awakening, and it feels very relevant to like your soul's journey here, what you're going through. So let's grab a couple oracle cards before we tap out. And I just want to say thank you all for being here. I missed y'all. Had a nice little week off. I actually caught a little cold, and it really took a look at me. So it felt good to be able to sort of reset, but it feels so great to be back. So what up, though, everybody? Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the continued love and support. All y'all comments, likes, shares, subs, joining us in the Facebook community, all of that, you guys. How amazing. How amazing. We are so blessed to have this space and this collective here. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Spirit, what is the message here for my Cancerian family? crab gang. The Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain, you guys. Tidy house on the bottom, clarity and organization. Okay, we're going to read this 22, though, master number, the Fool's Embrace. This is a deep message here, and this is, I feel, perfectly tying up this message of this major ending and this new beginning here of you sort of breaking free on a soul level, Cancer. It says transmuting pain, allowing life to love you, and it's the experience of both, this and that, right? So the pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. That's what I was saying as well with this 10 of Wands. It's like maybe we're holding on and identifying with some sort of trauma, and this is really asking to be worked through and transmuted. No matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself now, whether it's mild disappointment or searing loss, it's time to make peace with it, befriend it rather than resisting it, running from it, or judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the Fool's Embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, your broken heart might open you up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. As in the narrative of tarot, the Fool will be at the beginning of your life's adventure and at the end when you've integrated all the wisdom you've accumulated along the journey. He will never let you down or lie to you. He will, however, teach you how to revel in both the beauty and desperation of life. Both and. This and that will always be true. Remember, the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort and acting as a catalyst to the oyster. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. All is well now and will be well. Remember that today as you feel the Fool's Embrace. You guys, that's exactly, that card perfectly sums up exactly what I was feeling, where you are sort of finding those diamonds in the rough. You're getting these deeper epiphanies, and it's sort of very liberating for you here, Cancer. So let's grab a message or two from the Divine Mother before we tap out. Ma, what's the message for Cancer today? Tune into the spiritual power within you. It's beyond what society understands and can offer you. It will nourish, protect, inspire, and guide you through any troubles. If your path is diverging from your original plans or it's out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening now and know that you are within Kali's care. Thank you, Ma. It's time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. Queen of Swords energy, right? You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. So, I'm being guided to grab one more. Cancer, got some messages today. Okay, which one do you want, Spirit? Okay, relief, that's what I thought. Relief shall come swiftly. Soon you shall see things differently. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you're currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward. You will overcome all opposition, be released into improved circumstances, and be supported to bring your sacred path to fruition. So, Cancer, I hope this message helped in some capacity. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you were able to take something from it. That is what I have for you today. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in divine cosmic energy, prana, chi, ki, right? Picture it as white or gold light Filling your body. Breathe in through your nose. Fill your body up with that white light. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top. We're going to lock that energy into our heart space and watch ourselves glowing brighter and brighter, white or gold or whatever color you're using to fill your aura up with. As we release, we're going to exhale like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any anger, any sadness, any weight, any blockages, any lower frequencies that are getting in the way. We're going to picture it all as black or gray, smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that for us, family. So let's get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it, squeeze Mulabandha, raise that energy up, lock it into your heart space, watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter, and release. Cancer family, I love y'all, I appreciate y'all so much, and I will catch y'all, beautiful beings, on the next reading.